Okay, remember what I told you. Be your own boss. Love yourself.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Mhlongaf and I'm back again with another video. For those of you who are new to the channel, welcome, and I hope that you guys stay. And those who are returning, thank you guys so much for coming back by. Yo guys, I'm just thinking about it. Like the last time I sat on camera like this, it's been so long guys. I missed out so much. It has literally been a minute, like literally. Yo, I missed out so much. But anywho, today's video is gonna be a story time about the time where I got engaged and the guy took his ring back. Okay, so yeah man, without any further ado, let's get right straight into the video. So what I'm gonna do and so just so that you guys understand what's going on and all those stuff, like, you know what I mean. My skin is breaking out, get it? But then anyway, we're not there. So in 2011, I was doing grade 8. My friend had a mini, you know, like those sneaky house parties that we used to do during the day when the parents are not in and stuff like that. So yeah, we were young and stupid and we did that. So it happened that in the party there was this other guy. We're gonna call him Joshua for the purposes of this video, right? So Joshua was also in the party. I didn't know Joshua, but obviously I met Joshua there and it was fun, guys. It was so nice and stuff like that. So that was it, and we never met again. However, in 2013, I was doing grade 10 at the time, I came across Joshua, right? So at school, we used to travel by bus, right? So I went to get my bus ticket, and then when I was on my way back, I came across Joshua. And then the thing is, in the party, Joshua was wearing like a t-shirt and shorts and sneakers, you know, like, yeah, simple like that. And when I came across him, it was a Sunday. So when I came across him, guys, he was literally on a suit, like, get a 3-piece suit, lit high. You know what I mean? So I met him and it was so nice, like meeting someone that you know and stuff like that. Although at first I didn't recognize him, but he told me, goes, oh no, I'm Joshua from the party. And I was like, oh, it's you? You know what I mean? So we started talking on our way back from the bus ticket, right? From the bus station to get the ticket. Okay. So me and Joshua talk, and because my house is very close to the bus station, we exchanged numbers so we could continue with the conversation. So what we were talking about was church. So he was basically inviting me to go to his church, and I was like, you know, at the time I was loyal to my church, so like I wasn't, you know, in the mood to stream. But anyway, we talked over the phone. So Joshua came with me with an angle, yebo Christianity, with the angle, yebo pastor kid kind of vibes, junior pastor and stuff like that, you know what I mean. So he came with me in that angle, and then we started talking over the phone and telling my scriptures, you know, telling you all the things that you want to know, you know. Like, I know I was young, like I was literally young for all those things, but yeah. So he used to tell me my scriptures, Genesis after Genesis and stuff like that. And, you know, all those things, like he knew okay, not every, I'm being dramatic, but he knew most of the verses which will encourage you, which will tell you that you're going to succeed, what you're going through, what, you know, like all the things that you want to hear. Fine. So I was like, okay, he's cool. So we used to talk a lot over the phone. We talked over the phone. And at the time, I had a boyfriend. Mind you, Joshua never told me anything about me and him dating. You know what I mean? So I was like, oh, okay, it's fine. So, like, we got very close. Like, we got to a point where we'd talk literally every night. And it had to stop. Over the phone, obviously. So, after that, my phone, I lost my phone. No, so it stopped working, right? And then I was like, oh, okay. After it stopped working, I didn't know Joshua's number, and yeah, man. So I think we just lost communication after that, and then so in 2015. I see Joshua again because we stay in the same kasi, you know what I mean? So I see Joshua again, but Joshua is now bowling, guys. Joshua now has Okay, well, not necessarily balling, but he was claiming to be balling. So like Afia gaming or good team, he just got an inheritance, like someone in his family died, and then Utole Liva, guys. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. But that's not the reason why I was talking to him. But thing is, it was like, what can I say? Like I used to talk to him. I used to enjoy having conversations with him, right? So we just exchanged numbers again, 2015, late 2015 actually. Then we talked. We started talking. At the time, I had like a boyfriend that was offish, you know, those on and off relationships, right? So Joshua kept me occupied, like, to be honest. Like, we used to talk a lot. And then early January, Joshua started like no, was it early Jan or early Feb? I'm not quite sure about the timing. But Joshua started coming to get me. So there's this one time where he just came to my house. It's like, I'm at your house. I'm like, you in my house? And then it's like, yeah. Because I did tell him that I'll be home alone that day. Like, I was home alone majority of my time in 2016 because my sisters were working, others were at school, and I was just here. So he just came and then he's like, yeah, I'm coming to take you out for lunch, you know? So it started becoming like slowly but surely some friends hang out. So we used to go out for lunch together. We used to play together. Like he liked playing hockey. He taught me, like, you know, it was like, yeah, that was the kind of relationship that we had. But in all these things, I love you never came out. I want to be in a relationship with you never came out. Mind the detail. Okay, so me and my boyfriend eventually broke up. Like, we called it quits at the time, right? And then it was like, okay. And then I told Joshua about that because me and Joshua used to spend so much time together that he knew almost everything about me. I get until the day when my friend, who's also my neighbor, told me, Guti, hey, Mgang, I heard that you are dating Joshua. Why are you doing that to yourself? Because Joshua is so and so. I'm like, huh? Who's saying I'm dating Joshua? And like all the things that they were saying about Joshua, I didn't know. You know, people saying Joshua goes around scamming people. Like, it was a lot. Like, yo, but see, Joshua is fake. What. But I was like, nah, he's never done that for like he's never showed like those kind of things to me, right? So I was like, people are just being dramatic, you know. So thing is, my neighbor friend was went to the same school as some other girl who was dating Joshua or something like that. So the girl was like stalking me practically, and then so she found out that way, and then she came to tell me. I was like, okay. Mind you, Joshua kept on telling me about his girlfriend, not his girlfriend, but his ideal girlfriend, the girlfriend that he wanted, right? So now that I come to think of it, like he was describing me, but like he didn't tell me. So yeah, it's fine. Then after that, it was still fine. Like we'd still go out, eating lunches and stuff. So Joshua, guys, they have this other. It's like you know those gassy bins of some sort, and then where they also sell food. So Joshua used to give us food at home, and it was nice. I mean, who'd say no to free meals, literally? So even my sisters knew him. Like they knew. So my sisters are literally my whole family. So my sisters knew him. Even my biggest sister, guys, my biggest sister is like, you know, that she knew him and she completely loved Joshua because, like, guys, he'd come here and he, like, you know, he'd like chat freely. He was like a very free-spirited person, like someone, people's person, if I could say something like that. So they loved him. And I also knew his family at that point. So I knew his mom, I knew his aunt, and like everyone that he lived with in the house, I knew them, and they knew me, but they knew me as Figile, excuse me, as a friend, but not necessarily as a girlfriend. Well, at least that's what he introduced me to them as. Okay, so this one time, Joshua comes to me and say, "Hi guys, obviously I was taking my gap year, and then he's like, He calls me, he's like, have you done your hair? I'm like, yeah, my hair is still good. And he's like, no, you need to change that hairstyle. I'm like, why? He's like, nah, man, it's been a long time. So, but I mean, I'm not complaining, he's paying. So I went to, we both went to the salon, did my hair, changed it. It was nice. Obviously, I like doing my hair, so it was cool. And then, so when we were coming back, so it's like in like a complex near the saloon. So Satola, like, he bought me some chocolates, and it was so weird, guys, because Joshua is that kind of a person. Like, when you get into a shop, he'll be like, take everything you want, even if it's the shop, you know. And they're like, nah, I don't want anything, because I'm always like that. Like, if you tell me to take anything, I'm like, you know. So he took like chocolates, and then we came back. On our way back, so we walked together while having the chocolates, right? And then I could see him, like, initially we're going like this. Then I could see him going like a movanyana, like, so it's like I'm starting to be like, you know what I mean? So I turned back to see Guti, where is Joshua, and like, why is he slacking? Did I not see Joshua in one knee? In the road. In the road, Joshua is there in one knee, kneeling. And I'm like, huh? So Joshua's like, please make me the most happiest man in the world. Don't. I've never met someone so amazing as you. You are. I'm like, Joshua, kanjani, babes, nini? Like, you know what I mean? So I was like, no, guy, you need to stand up, because now people are looking at us and it's awkward, right? And I'm like, I'm not going to accept this ring. I don't like you like that. Like, you literally like one of my best friends there, because like we used to talk a lot and he was so close to me. So I didn't want to ruin that relationship. So I told him, Gutina, Joshua, you can't be doing that, you know? So we walked back to my house. He walks me back to my house, and then he's like, please have the ring, you know? And I was like, eh. He keeps on insisting, and I declined. So when I went later on, like when I was bathing, like wanted to take a bath, kumuli jean, ring, yeah. So he put the jean in my thing. He put the ring in my jeans at the back pocket. I don't know, but somehow he managed to do that. So I was like, okay, I took the ring, and then I didn't tell anyone. I was like, well, I just took the ring and kept it to one of I took the ring and kept it with one of my jewelry boxes, because I was like, this is so crazy. Like, I mean, so after that, I told my big sister that Joshua wants to marry me, and we laughed about it, because thing is, like, for me, first, before I get serious about a matter, when I'm talking to my, before I get serious about the matter when I'm talking to my sisters and stuff like that, I just first make it a joke and see how they'll react, you know. So my sister and I laughed about it. She was dead with laughter. They're like, there's no way that I'm gonna tell her that he proposed. So I was like, let me just keep this to myself. It's nothing serious anyway. Okay, so days, months went by. Joshua kept on calling me. I was like, I think we should stop talking, because if we talk, then that's the thing that's probably giving you like the idea you're going to we're probably an item, right? Okay, so he'd call, but it was never the same again, you know. Like, our relationship and our talking faces was never the same again. Our conversations were never the same. After that, we went to, okay, so after that, I got my new babe, which is my current boyfriend now, 2016. So it happened that we went to the Groove. So like I said, we go to like the same, we stay in the same kasi. So when there's like a Groove, it's more or less where we will all be as Groovers, you know what I mean? Okay, so we get to the Groove at Chilas, guys. So in the Groove, I went with my sister and my nephew and his girlfriend and my nephew's girlfriend. So when we get into the groove, I see Joshua, and I'm like, a whole pastor. What are you doing here? What on earth is a pastor doing at the groove? Like, literally, that was me. Like, what are you doing? And the funny thing is not like it's something new to him or anything like that. We are Jiva guys, we shall not get down. Like, literally, it's his place. In the like literally. So I was like, what? Yeah, not Joshua. I went to him. I'm like, hi, but when and he's like, yeah, we're having fun. I'm like, yo, he's even drunk. Okay, fine. So my boyfriend in 2016, who's still my boyfriend now, was also there at the group. So I saw my boyfriend and I went to him and stuff like that. So I think that's when Joshua was like, I'm done. The day after that, I was chilling with my sisters outside the house, like, you know, at night. I think it was around 8. Joshua calls me. And then I pick it up, and then he's like, are you at your house? I'm like, yeah, of course. Where else would I be? He's like, I'm coming. I said, okay. So he parked his car. Well, he parked the car that he was driving with outside. And then I went there, and then he's like, I want my ring. And then I went inside the house. This is my baby sister as well. So she was crying to be featured in the video, guys. Imagine. But anyway, Joshua ended up coming, and then he was like, he wants his ring. I gave him his ring. I showed my sisters the ring before I gave it to him, and then we all laughed about it. And like, that was literally it. We stopped talking and stuff like that. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And yeah, man, see you guys on the next video. Thank you so much for all the love and support.